world, R.I.C.H coming right back at you. And today we talking about a situation that everybody sees, but not everybody is really saying what needs to be said about it. This is about Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson and this breakup that has turned into a whole public conversation about who's right, who's wrong, and what people expect from each other in relationships. Now everybody wants to pick sides, but I'm not even starting there. I'm starting with the one simple truth. Image has consequences. And I don't care who you are, man or woman, athlete or artist. What you show in the world follows you into your personal life, whether you like it or not. Now let's go back to the beginning when everything looked good.
Roses for my boo. I'm sorry I was late, babe. Damn it. I'm sorry. I thought I timed it well. Sorry. There's no excuse.
Coming back from that, you can see why people were rooting for this. It looked like a moment where two worlds could actually come together. The entertainment world and the sports world. But here's what people don't pay attention to. Moments don't build relationships, alignment does. And when you really step back and look at this, you're looking at two completely different lifestyles, two completely different brains, two completely different ways of moving. And again, there is nothing wrong with either one. But that doesn't mean they fit together long term. Now here's the part that people are going to try to avoid, but I'm not. If your brand, your image, your career is built on being unfiltered, sexual, outspoken, and constantly in the spotlight, that doesn't just turn off when you step into a relationship. It comes with you. And again, that's not a judgment. That's just reality. Just like if a man builds his image a certain way, that follows him too. So when people act surprised that certain relationships don't work, I'm looking at it like this. This was always a possibility because you're asking two people to ignore what the world already knows about them. And that's hard to do consistently. Now let's fast forward to after everything fell apart. Coming back from that, you can see the emotion, and I'm not dismissing that. Breakups hurt, period. But here's where the conversation changes, how it's handled publicly. Because once you bring it to the stage, once you bring it to social media, once you put out statements, it's no longer just a personal moment. It's a public narrative. And that's where people start questioning intent. Is this healing or is this messaging? And that's not me attacking, that's just how the public receives it. Now add in the fact that there were reports, statements, and even press-style breakdowns about the breakup. And that's where people really start looking at it different. Because most people, when they go through something real, they don't issue statements. They don't try to frame the story. They just deal with it and move on. And when you do the opposite, people start thinking you're trying to control how you're seen, not just your feelings.
What was she expecting? No, for real. What was she expecting? She get with Klay Thompson. What was supposed to happen? You tell me from Black Girl Magic, what was supposed to happen?
What was the expectation?
Yeah.
From what I've seen, I thought they were finna get married.
Why?
That's what it looked like from what I've seen from the outside looking in.
What make you say they was gonna get married?
I mean, Klay's at that point in his life where it looks like he's ready to settle down. You know, he's with the Mavs, not playing as good as he was. The public posts, he never posts public relationships from what I've seen. I've seen posts from her previous relationships, but they were then like the Thanksgiving, like a lot of things. Yes.
All right. And not towards Megan, but just the question. Does settle down mean settle?
No.
So what does settle down have to do with
Settle down means, what does it have to do with it? That's what you're asking?
Yeah.
To me, settle down means we're going to choose each other and stop talking to other people. That's what I would think.
Oh, okay. I want to hear what Cam got to say about this, because this whole idea with Megan Thee Stallion, I think her reputation precedes her, and because her reputation precedes her, when things go a certain way, you don't get the good fortune of it.
Mm-hmm. Cam.
I told niggas this the other day. I don't know what show I said it on. Stop making your relationships public. Stop doing it, bro. Megan Thee Stallion started with, and before I said something about Megan Thee Stallion, people got mad, but it's public. It started with Moneybagg Yo, right? Then Tory Lanez. I'm looking at a list here. Rapper Party Fontaines. You know Party Fontaine stat?
Yes.
See, I don't know Party.
He's a
Shout out to Party. I
songwriter.
don't know him like that.
He's a songwriter.
Oh, Party. Then you got, I don't know, Romeo Lemieux. Well, I'm saying his name wrong. He's with a soccer player. And Torrey Craig from the Chicago Bulls. Klay Thompson. Look.
And he was supposed to marry her?
Coming back from net, you can see clearly the public is not responding the way people thought they would. And that's because people are starting to look at these situations with a little more balance. They're not just automatically siding with one person. They're looking at the full picture. And the full picture in this case is simple. This was never just about a breakup. This was about expectations that were never fully aligned. And that brings me back to my main point. Image has consequences. When you present yourself in a certain way to the world, you attract certain types of attention, certain types of relationships, and certain types of expectations. And you can't just switch that off because you want something different. It takes time. It takes consistency. And even then, some people still won't be able to get past what they've already seen. And that's not me hating. That's just human nature. Now let's talk about Klay for a second, because his approach tells you everything.
Pause. The point is this, man. Klay Thompson was just trying to get the box. He got the box. I don't know if it was mid or whatever, but he played the game. I told y'all from the get-go, listen, this shit ain't going to last to the end of the season. Matter of fact, the postseason going to be the post-relationship. And boy, was I right. Am I ever wrong with these things, chat? Be honest, though. Be honest with yourself. So essentially, he hit her with the, listen, it's not you, it's me shit.
Klay was never going to marry Meg, and looking at his past shows it. Klay has always enjoyed being outside. We can see him tons of times with multiple different girls, partying, having a good time. He was never for the long haul. Then in his first public relationship with Hannah Stocking, she exposed him for cheating as well. So if we just looked at who this man was and what he was doing and how he was moving, it was clear this was always part of his plan. I'm just surprised that he let it last this long, that he let her meet the family and do all this stuff. That's what's shocking to me, because the Klay from before wouldn't have done that stuff. And that's where the surprise factor is. That being said, whoever he dates next has to know what this man's about.
Shit.
He's quiet. He's not explaining. He's not defending himself publicly. And that silence, that's a move. Because sometimes when you don't add to the noise, you let the situation speak for itself. And that's exactly what's happening here. Now, here's the final point. And this is the part people don't like to hear. Not every relationship is built to last, especially when the foundations are different from the start. Sometimes it looks good, sometimes it feels good, but that don't mean it's built for the long run. And when it falls apart, people start looking for somebody to blame. But sometimes it's just a misalignment that was already there. And that's what I see here. Not a shocking ending, just a realistic one. But hey, that's just my opinion. What's yours? Like, comment, subscribe. Established Rich. I'll be back with another one. Peace.